Yes, my last polycarbonate sheet. I've managed to get hold of one. I tell you what, I got a big thank you to put on this channel tonight. Fantastic. I can get rid of this blooming cover stuff now. Get rid of that. That will go. New polycarbonate sheet going on. Welcome back to Koi Pond Lifestyle.
Perfect.
Okay, so there it is, all done. Frames on, it's all screwed in position. I used a little bit thicker wood this time because it's a little bit heavy. This is a 35mm thick sheet. So put the locking bolts on it. They're all ready to go as well. So I can't go any further without say a massive thank you to John Hope, one of our subscribers to the channel. John, I think you're watching, mate. Thank you ever so much. I was completely made up. He messaged me. I think I made a comment in the video before where I was putting the sheeting on that it would be nice if he could get hold of another sheet, and bless him, he messaged me and said, I've got a sheet, if you want it, come and get it, it's all yours. So he lives in Stoke-on-Trent as well, which is even better. So I popped over there one night after work, and here it is. So John, thank you. So yeah, while I was at John's, he let me have a look at his pond. This is it. Let me take some pictures of it. I thought I'd have to do a selfie with it. You got to do a selfie when you're somebody else's pond, don't you? Lovely setup, lovely pond as well. He's recently finished. He's just got a bit of rendering to do on the front, as you can see there. Some lovely fish in it as well. And we had a chat for a while actually about his setup and you know what pondies are like. You call them pondies? Are we pondies? What are we called? Pond enthusiasts. We'll go with that. So yeah, we had a chat for a while about his filter systems, how we put it together. It's got a lovely window in it as well. Oh, it looks really good. So John, you're a star. Thank you very much indeed. You're going to see it go on now. Okay, time to get that sheet fitted. I'm going to change switch things around a little bit because I've now got this sheet. It's quite a thick, heavy sheet, and I'm going to put it at this end. Shift everything down as per plan A before I find out I'd end with enough sheets. Remove that monstrosity. It served its purpose while it needed to, I think. I think you'll probably agree with that. But anyway, that's going to go. And then the previous sheets are going to shift up a little bit because I'm going to get a little bit of an overhang over the window, which should be better. So anyway, let's get them on and shift them around a bit and see how it works. So there it is. It's a thing of beauty. I have all 3 covers. It took minutes to get on as well, and it's fitted literally. I thought I was going to have to chop a little bit off this front bit. It just fits perfect. I couldn't have asked for much more. John Hope, Stoke-on-Trent, megastar. Oh yes, megastar. Thanks, mate. Okay, here we go. The sheets are on now. I tell you what, it's kind of nice in Stoke-on-Trent, but it's a bit colder than I thought it was going to be. I thought I'd try to pick a day when the sun was out. It's been nothing but rainy in Stoke-on-Trent for blooming ages. Winter's definitely setting itself in. So I got this morning, Sunday morning, and sun's out. Anyway, I'm waffling. Got something else to have a go at and have a try. I was out getting some screws and whatnot from my local hardware store. Begins with a B and ends in a Q. And I was seeing lots of people, you know, getting the tape, that silver tape stuff, and putting it over the ends of the sheets to stop the water getting in. So I looked at that. That was like 12 quid a roll. It's a smaller roll, so about 7 quid, but I thought that wouldn't do them all. So I've got someone already that a little bit I'd left in the garage. So I've ended up trying one of these. I thought I'd actually get the real McCoy, the stuff that's made for the ends of these plastic strip things that fit over the end. So it's because this tape stuff, it apparently doesn't last very long. It lasts a season, and you've got to replace it again. That's like between £7 and £12 a roll, depending on how much you want, every year. I thought, well, they're just a piece of plastic you just stick on and there they stay. So I don't know, I'm going to cut them up and see what happens. So there's the first length, 35.5 inches, as if you're bothered with that information. That's cool. Keep an eye on that, because that was £7, something or other, for 3 metres of it. So I need to do this then, because the wind blows this way anyway. It blows the rain into the sheets that way. So yeah, quite chuffed for that. Look at that, completely sealed. Every day's a school day. So now we have the extra sheet. I can go back to plan A now, which was put covers on. And then these is now my inspection cover. So I can use this for inspection. Nope. Use this for inspection stuff. So I can now take the cover off the front and I've got full view of the fish. And I tell you what was also happening as well is, and I'll tell you, is that right? What I was finding was that I was feeding the fish at the opposite end of the pond, because don't forget this was draped with me visqueen cover. So what was happening was I was at that end, fish were here looking for food, and I'm going tap 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 over here. He's tapping, but we can't see him anywhere. So yeah, they were getting all confused now when they got to the wrong end of the pond. Now they're at the right end of the pond, but now it's only just on 10 degrees. So I've got to be careful with my feeding now. I don't know what I'm going to watch for. But anyway, now I've got to be careful with my feeding, because we're on the 10 degrees. In fact, I think we're about 10.5. So anything below 10, and I'm going to stop feeding. So I've still got my winter mix, which is the wheat germ stuff, my yummy fish food. So I've still got this that I'm feeding until I get to 10 degrees, and it's 10.5 today. So I'm trying to leave it as late as possible in the day because it warms up a little bit, and then I do it. But anything below 10, food is gone. So I'm kind of weaning them off a little bit. So I'm not doing as many feeds, I'm doing smaller handfuls, so that they're slowly but surely getting used to the fact that food's about to disappear. So Let's just have a look and see if they're here. Hang on, come here. Not seen these guys for ages. Hello? Is there anybody in there? See, now they're going the opposite end because they used to go to the other end. No, I'm here now. I'm at the right end now. Come on over. I can do you one more feed today. Come on. I know you wanted. And have a quick look at everybody as well now, because we're a few weeks into this wintry bit now. The thing with this mix as well is that Steve put some winter, some sinking stuff as well, so it allows the fish to go diving down for it, rather than coming up to the colder bits. They can go down where it's a bit warmer, if that's the theory. It's about, somebody had actually said, why don't you do a bit of a test on depths? Future video there. Hey, yeah. OJ's back. Here's OJ. Hi, yeah. I've not seen him properly for ages, so this is a really good opportunity actually to have a really good look at him. The flashing stopped, by the way. The flashing stopped a week after I did the last video. Well, a few days after I did the last video. They haven't flashed since, so I reckon it was change of water temperature. Did a bit of reading up on it actually, and I think potentially it was change of water temperature. But everybody seems happy enough. Well, obviously, I suppose you stick yourself in a freezing cold room, you're not going to be over ecstatic, are you? But oh, I see. That's interesting how that blown away. Okay, so it's all good so far. Fish, no flashing fish. I'm just going to do a water test now actually. Let's get that done and see what happens with that. Okay, your faithful test kit's come out. Now, just a little thing that I'll show you that what I do, again, whether it help you or what, I don't know, is when I take water from the pond, I put the vials, whatever you call them, these little glass things, I put them in upside down and go a little bit deeper into the water and then flick them over. So I'm not just taking water off the surface, I'm taking it actually from inside the pond. So I kind of dip them in so far down. It's a bit cold at the moment because it's winter, so I'm getting cold hands. Such is life. And then flick them over, and then bloop, up they fill. Make that noise as well, I think. And so let's do the. I'm going to do ammonia. I don't need to do. I'm going to do nitrite, pH, and those two and see what happens. I think I'm going to do nitrate as well, actually. Okay, nitrite first. 5 drops. I'm going to have my glasses on in a minute. I hate wearing them as well. So it stays blue. I'm going to do pH. And mine's a high level, so I use the high range one. This is usually quite good. 5 drops of that as well. Hey OJ. Hello. You haven't seen for ages, have I? Hey? Doing some videoing. Love the lamb, didn't you? Actually, pH has dropped a little bit actually. And then nitrate. 10 of them. Thing with the nitrate one is you have to shake it loads. Okay, bottle 2. Give this a good shake as well. 10 of them. Give it a good shake. Now we wait. Okay, so we've waited the 5 or 10 minutes for the kits to work. Nitrite, nice and blue, which is good. No nitrite in the pond. pH levels. Now, pH is interesting because all the water we've had, it seems to be affecting. I'm watching other videos, obviously, and it seems to be affecting other people's pH levels, whereas mine seems to be staying quite stable. Now, I don't know whether that's because I've got some clamshell in my vortex. So as the water's coming in, it's circulating through this clamshell. The pH level starts rising, the clamshell dissolves and sorts the pH levels out. It was something that Steve at Pencoy gave me a while back and said just leave that in there and it'll just deal with itself, and that's what it's doing. So that's interesting. I'm not having to mess around with pH levels. I've got to take my GH and my KH as well, but pH is looking quite good. And then nitrate. Now nitrate for me is as expected. I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of this, apart from doing some massive water changes, which I don't want to do at this time of the year. Hello. Sorry, I don't want to do it this time of year because I've got no vegetation in my pond, so it's not going to get rid of it. And if I start banging loads of tap water out of here through my chlorinator, that's going to be quite cold water, so I'm chucking cooler water into there than there is in here at the moment. Like I say, this is at the my pond at the moment is 10.5. So I'm almost down to no feeding now. I just took that, as you saw earlier, I took a quick handful in there for them, but that'll be it for the rest of the day now. They get one handful today, and then we'll check it tomorrow. But it's going down, down, down now. So I'm hoping this new cover is going to help, but it won't stop it. You know, the temperatures will continue to drop, and that's what it is, especially with the wind and the wind chill that's out at the moment. So, and I live up on an aerodrome, so it's really windy up here. So anyway, so this is nitrate. I can't do a lot with that. So there's my test kit. Water's looking good. Fish are looking good. Aren't you, JJ? I can't see it. There's nothing that I'm just having a quick look at them now. And yeah, it's horrible the time of year, isn't it, this, when you just have to say goodbye to your fish for so long. I really love the time when I'm able to come in and take the cover off and have a quick look and see how they're doing. Because you sort of see them all the way through the summer and you spend so much time with them. And then all of a sudden you've got these big covers on and you can't see them. Which is a bit of a bummer, but anyway. I've just wished the winter away. Go on, winter, hurry up. Hurry up for March, April and get these covers off again. So, so that's it. So anyway, time to put the covers back on. Oh, by the way, my brown and silver one, which I'm not going to try to do that name again because I have forgotten again, is called Sid. So there you go. Anyway, covers going back on. See you later, guys. Lovely jubbly. This is an interesting one. Before I sign off from this video, pond experts out there, I need your help, please. Flicked up my filter system this morning, opened a couple of covers because it's sun's out, so I thought I'd just get a bit of sun while I was doing this filming, and why not? Found this in my pond. What is it? Or no, I know what it is. It's bubbles. But why is it there, and what could it be? Look. So what the heck's that? It's just bubbles. Oh. But it won't go away. Any ideas, everybody? Comment below. I like a bit of comment. Okay, so that's it, folks. Thanks ever so much for watching. Click the subscribe if you're not subscribed, please. We're doing so well for subscribers. So if you've liked this video, if you haven't, then I'm sorry. But if you have, click the like, hit the subscribe, ding the bell, bing, to get notifications for all of the videos coming out. Thanks very much for watching. This was Koi Pond Lifestyle.